What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something. How about we talk about Redbox? Just maybe it might be our final time, but let's contemplate a couple of ideas and kind of just glance at CSSC. I have this stupid Rubik's Cube that I sit here in between trading and just spin this thing. I've seen it on TikTok, and they show me that you can solve this thing just by turning it down, turning it right, turning it down, turning it right, turning it down, turning it right, and spinning it. And I was wondering, is Redbox going to squeeze first, or am I going to solve this Rubik's Cube? I will tell you, neither one of them have happened so far. So I'll keep spinning my Rubik's Cube and see what happens. But as of right now, what I wanted to highlight, I saw some things going around Twitter again, but just right here in this highlighted area, I'll bring it over so you can see it. Says that they expect that the 30-day waiting period will expire at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on August 10th. That's today, if I'm not mistaken. So at midnight tonight, unless terminated earlier or otherwise extended. So I really don't know if this will be trading in the morning. I think we're gonna find out, I guess, at 4 o'clock in the morning or whenever market opens, and we'll see what's going on there. But so far, it looks like it is still trading. What I was really watching today was to see if it was going to get to a price where you could actually buy Redbox shares cheaper than what the transfer over to CSSC would be. They didn't get it there, but I was wondering, is that mathematically going to work out where you could realistically swing on into CSSC? What about, so let's look at CSSC just because that might be a real thing for some of you right now. Uh, Live short interest, 20.89% of the free float, 1.36 million shares on loan, 92.22% utilization. Are we on the, how about threshold list? Not, no, okay. So what I'm curious about is we know the float's going to probably increase in CSSC. Some of those shorts are more than likely going to be rolled over into CSSC. I would think the float is going to be a little bit tough to probably guess. I would say there's roughly, what, call it 45 million Redbox shares. And what do we got? They're transferring over at 0.087. So is that about 4 million shares roughly that could come into the float if that's the way that this processes? If you get 0.087, shares here in CSSC for every 1 share of Redbox. So will the float go up? Probably. Is that going to change? I want to see if that changes. All of this information here on Ortex is probably going to be highly, highly unreliable for a little bit until all of that gets straightened out. But cost to borrow is not bad. What's it at? 61%. So I mean, I guess there is still a chance that there could be some sort of short squeeze over into CSSE. Is there going to be any strength come back into Redbox? I mean, we already know, guys, it's like, what, 69, 74 cents, something like that as far as what the buyout goes. So do I expect it? I expected it to be under a buck, actually, today at some point. But that's kind of what I was watching to see if it would be, advantageous just to grab a few to switch over into CSSE, but the math didn't work out. It would have just been cheaper to continue to buy CSSE if that was what you wanted to do. So let's see what happens if we continue trading, if we get halted, if it suspends, or if those CSSE shares show up in anybody's account tomorrow. I don't have a whole lot of clarity. I wish I did. I would totally share whatever I knew with you. I mean, it looks like it wants to get a little bit bullish at the end of the day. Maybe not too crazy. Maybe just short 1 minute time frame. Somebody's probably going to run it back to the 200 MA, maybe make a few last bucks. But yeah, if it's still here, we'll still talk about it. If it's not, then we will just kind of roll into CSSE maybe for a brief period of time. I'll see how that goes. I don't know anything about CSSE, and I don't know if I want to research it for just what it is. but if there's enough interest, then I definitely will. But just wanted to check back in with you just in case this was the last Redbox video ever, and then we will just kind of go from here. I don't see any reason to well, I can't tell you guys what to do. You guys do whatever you want to do, but looks like I have some shares that are going to be rolling into CSSE. And maybe you guys do too. So unless a squeeze happens tonight, then we'll be CSSE holders in my mind, as far as what I can tell on paper. So I'll be watching it close just in case, because I don't know that I want to be a CSSE holder. All right, guys. Well, enjoy the evening. I hope you had a good day in the markets overall, even if it wasn't here in Redbox. This is kind of what you wanted to expect, I guess, as far as what was going to go down with that meeting. So nothing new there. Maybe not the outcomes that you all highly expected on the charts, but it looks like there's still time. Let's see what goes on. All right, guys, thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here with me. Honestly, I think my channel started off with Redbox, and a lot of you guys have come back and support the channel. Very nice, and I appreciate you all being here. I love whenever you guys comment and I get a chance to hear what you guys are thinking, and to maybe address any concerns or thoughts, or even theories that you guys have as well. I like to look into that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you very much. Thank you all so much. We'll continue to cover stocks. We'll continue to cover some that I'm sure you guys will be interested in as well. So where do we go from here? Well, time will tell. All right, as always, guys, stay golden and may your accounts stay green.